Okay, here we go. Today's topic is a doozy for me. It's called Just Say No. And today I'm sharing with you my long, painful journey of recovery from being a yesaholic. I get asked this question a lot. How do I make time in my day for things, or I don't know how you do it. Well, I'm going to tell you my secret, and it's not an original thought. In fact, this concept came from our dear friend and mentor, who, if I'm not mistaken, came up with this acronym when she learned that we were pregnant with our third baby in 3 years and kind of maxed out. And so she came up with this helpful acronym by which to make decisions. So I'm going to tell you that and then flesh it out. Here it is. Ready? Do the math. MATH. It stands for money, ability, time, and health. And what this means is when making a decision about taking something on, or when I'm asked for help or to volunteer for something or children's activities or whatever, I usually do the math and I consider, what are my finances? Do I have the finances to take this on? Do I want to invest my money in this particular thing? I think about my abilities. Do I have the ability to actually take this thing on? I've been asked to be a part of things that I have no skill in, and nor did I want to develop the skill to be a part of them. So ability. Time. Do I have the time? Do I want to make the time? Is this how I want to spend my time? And then the last one is health. And this can mean your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, the health of your family and your marriage. Does taking on this next thing support my health? Now, as a Christian, I lived the majority of my life very stressed and overwhelmed, very busy, out of breath, and I would say things like, God won't give me more than I can handle. Now, that is true. But the problem for me was it God giving me these things, or was I just taking them on without consulting Him? So one of the major parts to my recovery has been, before committing to anything, I stop and I wait. I don't make quick decisions anymore. I take at least a day, sometimes usually longer. I consult with my husband. I consult with my schedule. I do the math. I ask God if this is something He might want me to take on or not. And then I practice saying no. Now, saying no is really hard for me. It's getting easier, but it's still really hard. So to make that easier for myself, I've done something where I've created a no template on my computer. I have literally written out a template where I decline politely whatever I'm being asked to do. Then, when I actually need to use it, sorry, if you've received this, it's with good intentions. I just switch out the names and the specific details, and it's my way of saying no. So, the math. We really only have so much time, so much energy, so much money, so much health, and we get to decide how we use it and how we invest it. And for me personally, with 5 little children, I just don't have a lot of time, and I guard it heavily to protect my sanity and my physical health and the health of my family. And I'd like to address something on the lines of how we use our time in regards to the culture. We live in a culture that I don't think values downtime. We don't really hold boredom in high regard or hold it as a priority, or having weekends free, having days with nothing on the schedule but nothing. And you may want to experiment with your ratios of busy to boredom. What works for you? What works for your family? What works for your kids, your marriage? I just think that we can easily get caught up in the stream of busyness supported by our culture. And I really don't think that's what we want to be doing if we want to live fruitful, productive lives. So, anyways, math, money, ability, time, and health. It is the guiding principle for how my family makes decisions, and I hope that it helps you as well. Good luck.